the Maltese figure.
So this is the unboxing of the SX620HS camera. Pretty excited. Hopefully this improves my filming. So what do you have here? Wi-Fi certified. It's 20.2 megapixels, 25mm wide angle, and it's full HD. So let's open it. What I've got here, we've got the guarantee, something in Russian. We've got the manual here. We'll open that soon. Piece of cardboard. Whereas obviously we've got the actual camera. This is the only color they had it in, but I was quite okay with that. A bit flashy. Obviously in other shops they probably have black or other colors, but this is the one that the shop I went to has. So you already got my fingerprints there, but you've got white digital screens, which takes lots of space over here. It's good. Obviously lots of functions, the micro, flash, navigation on the screen, going through the images, video, Wi-Fi, and the menu which we'll see later, HDMI connector, the zoom out lens, on and off buttons, zoom in, zoom out, and I'm not sure what this is. I think it's the flash in it. We'll see. And there's the electricity connector, the lanyard, you know, to hold on to the camera, battery, and the charger to which this connector connects. And that's it. So to put in the battery, you've got this latch over here. You have to kind of push it down with the battery itself and then slide it in, and that's it. And obviously somehow okay, you push it in, that latch moves back up and holds it back in, and then you can just slide this thing in. Oh yeah, slide it like this, and that's locked. So I'm not sure if it's got any power in it, and usually, you know, this thing where they tell you must charge it first or not first. Better check that out first. Charger. Cable. I think it's best to plug it in first. No power outage. That's gone in. Now, well, actually I just turn off the power for now. Stick this in and turn on the charger. So it says plug in the cord in the charger, then plug the other end into the outlets. That's what I did. The charging lamp turns orange and charging begins. Orange. When charging is finished, the lamp turns green and you can remove the battery pack. For details on charging time and number of shots or recording time available with fully charged battery pack, refer to specifications. So after I've charged the battery, I obviously put it inside as I showed you earlier. I also slotted in the SD card. I'll show you over here. So you've got the charger and the SDs right underneath. You can use upwards to 120 gigabytes. I got a 32 gigabyte one. There's the camera. So then what you have to do is obviously you could turn it on to take a photo. So you've got the switch over here, or as view the display to view your images or videos with this button over here. Press that, it loads the first video, and obviously you can then navigate with the joystick. I was taking some test pictures over there, test videos, you know, to check out the clarity. I think I've got one which is during the day.
Tight pants, all that. Of course, never being stationed in water, did you? You seem to know a lot about all this medical malarkey. Yeah, well, I get it off voice your money, don't I? You remember voice you can 10 ain't after it? Yeah, well. More tests, you know, than the actors.
You've got the flash, which is a bit weird. I mean, nowadays you didn't expect that it's a pop-up flash, but that's how they designed it. So you have this switch over here for the flash to come up, and if you don't want any flash, just close it. You've got this light over here is the red eye flash and the focus flash. Well, focus light, I'm calling it a flash. And you've got the zoom in, zoom out. So you've got this notch over here by, you know, left and right, and the point and shoot big button over here. Speakers over here. Then you've got three main modes. You've got the fully automatic mode. So basically you let the camera decide all of the settings: aperture, flash, no flash, stability, not stability, ISO, etc, etc. Then you've got the mid option. When you use this mode, it takes about 5-6 pictures with different modes depending on the situation. So the camera decides on what effect it applies. So then you can see all different effects and obviously choose the one that you prefer. Then you've got the other modes, which it takes a 4-second video and then takes a picture and then joins those together. It's one of those effects. Obviously you'd have to see the manual to see all the detailed effects. There are quite a few options and designs, but yeah. And if you want to take a video, there's this button, so you just press that button and it starts taking a video. I'll actually turn it on because I haven't shown you yet. So when you turn it on, you've got the lens that zooms in and zooms out. And I'm zooming in. You've got 25 times optical zoom, which is pretty cool. Got the screen. I added the grid over there to make sure you rely on horizontally and vertically. That's you. As I said, there are lots of things that you can do with this, lots of settings you can set. I'll just go through one of them, which I found at least, if not interesting, at least it's fun to have. You've got the manual mode, which then lets you, you've got the P over there, which then lets you set all the settings which interest you. So basically it becomes it's manual rather than automatic. You've got portrait shots, smart shutter, so that detects faces. I'm not sure if this is the option, but one of the options actually takes a picture once it notices that there's an additional person in the group. So if there are 3 people in the picture and the photographer is behind the camera, clicks the shoot button, goes into the picture. Once he's in the frame, a picture is taken 3 seconds later. High-speed burst, obviously lots of pictures at once. Night scene, low light, I tried that, it's not too bad. Fisheye effect, well, if you like these things, I'm not really a fan of that. Miniature effect, I think that's quite cool. It's when it focuses in a way on certain subject and the area around it is kind of blurred and makes that subject look like it's in miniature, and also speeds up the frames. Toy camera effect, not really interested in that. Monochrome, super vivid, poster effect, fireworks, that could be cool, gotta try that out. And long shutter for really dark scenes. One more thing I'd mention is that you have the connector to any device with a USB, generally a laptop or PC, and you've got a connection to HDMI. And also really good is, not to mention connections, is the fact that it supports Wi-Fi, so you can actually transfer stuff from the camera to your PC. You could transfer it to Facebook, to Twitter, to YouTube directly. You could also use your smartphone to either download images and videos, or also to control some things in your camera, like zoom, taking a picture, taking a video. There are 2 downsides in relation to this, in the fact that, first of all, it does not take an external camera, an external microphone, and its internal microphone is not the best. But yeah, I didn't find it too bad. It might capture too much ambient sound when you're outside, so it's windy and there's traffic and stuff like that, so that's mainly the problem. But what you can do, I suppose, if you're on a budget and you need to buy a camera like this, is to record with a different device and then just merge the 2 files, the audio with the video. I link this with the fact that you have you can connect your smartphone to this so that you can use the smartphone as the audio device. But also, you can't take selfies. Obviously, you can, if you're good enough, you can do this, and it's a bit annoying, but yeah, you can do that. You've got a bit of a pad over here for a good grip, so right over here. But what you can also do, although I find it cumbersome just the same, is use this as a kind of webcam for the smartphone. So you're holding the camera this way, but using the smartphone to see where the camera is looking at, so you can kind of know that you're actually looking at yourself in a selfie. It's obviously an entry-level camera, not one of the top end, but what I'm hoping for is an improvement in image quality. And again, I'm not an expert on these things, so this is what I've told you is from what I've experienced, what I've read. So if you buy one, it's fun. Good luck. Just enjoy the experience. So that's it. I mean, I won't go into too much more detail because, as I said, you have to play around quite a lot. I constantly publish a video every Sunday at 5 PM GMT +2. I'm gonna try every time I have some tech to show or review and have a video every Thursday for Tech Thursday. It won't be limited to just tech, well, what you technically call as tech, but anything basically that I buy. Like this video, subscribe if you're new, share, and see you next time.